The moment I heard the crash, a tidal wave of despair washed over me, drowning out everything but the sound of my own shattered dreams. It was supposed to be the beginning of a new chapter, the culmination of years of hard work, but in a split second, it all vanished. I stood there, heart pounding, staring at the mangled remnants of my car and my future. In that moment of utter devastation, I realized I was at a crossroads. It was as if life had handed me a blank map, daring me to draw the course to my own salvation. At first, every step felt like trudging through thick mud, each effort to move forward met with a sticky resistance of doubt and fear. But I remembered my grandfather's words, "When the ground beneath you crumbles, plant seeds in the cracks." So, I began to sow the seeds of small victories, celebrating every minor triumph as if it were a monumental achievement. I started to volunteer at a local shelter, where the stories of resilience I encountered were the threads stitching my heart back together. Each act of kindness became a stepping stone, each smile a spark lighting the path ahead. As weeks turned into months, my sorrow morphed into a quiet strength, an unyielding determination to reclaim my life. I learned to embrace the chaos, to see it not as the enemy but as the raw material from which I could sculpt my future. With each challenge I faced, I found a new part of myself, a deeper well of courage and creativity that had been lying dormant. I began to write about my journey, sharing my story online, and to my surprise, it resonated with others. People reached out, sharing their own stories of loss and renewal, and together, we built a community of hope. In the end, my map to happiness wasn't about reaching a destination but about discovering the resilience within me. The crash had taken away my plans, but in its wake, it left me with something far more valuable, the knowledge that happiness is not a place you arrive at, but a journey you embrace. I learned that from the depths of sorrow, you can find the strength to rise, to draw a map that leads not just to your own happiness, but to a place where others can find solace and hope as well.